Hey, it's Melissa with Sincerely Creative Mom. We are going to make a Christmas wreath today. All right, 20 inches. 20 inches on the mesh. Super cute. It says jingle, cheer, Merry Christmas, holly jolly. Where was the other one? Deck the halls. Really cute wording. Nice big wording. Welcome that you can see from the street. We're going to add our pipe cleaners. Our frame has 12 of these little notches that coordinate with a hole. 6 on the inside of the frame and 6 on the outside of the frame. We're just putting our pipe cleaners right in where the holes are. As I'm making this cute little pancake wreath that I sell for $99 day in and day out, I want you to think about all the other things that you can be making with this frame as well. Okay, so we have 20 inches on our mesh. I'm going to ruffle it right up and put it right down in there. I did bring a little bit of that sparkle into the mesh. All right, we're putting those right down in there. Just a flat ruffle. Just put in there nice and lightly. Crisscross, twist, twist. And then I'm overlapping them so that it is round and flat like a pancake. So, I've done this now a couple days, couple different wreaths. I want to make sure we're all on the same page as far as ribbon. It's cute this way, right? We can all see what it is. We can see it easily with not kind of having to twist our heads upside down, right? But when I turn it upside down, you're like, what is she doing? Putting it in there, okay? So 1 on the outside and 2 on the inside. So 1, I'm going to pick 1, and then the nearest 2 on the inside, I'm going to put that ribbon in going upside down. Now, so that it's not confusing, just stay till the end so I can tell you. But basically, putting these 3 in upside down is going to make that end up being my top. So then if I put them in upside down, when I look at it, it's going to look good to me, right? It's not going to be upside down. So we're all going to help each other remember that I'm putting 3 in upside down. 1 in the outside, and then 2 more on the inside. Okay. Now the rest of them are going to go in facing me. Right? So this is where this frame that we're working on right now is the 14-inch frame. And it also comes with a 10-inch frame and a sign extender. The width of the ribbon, we have 2 2.5-inch ribbons. Okay, so 20 inches on the mesh. We have 10-inch wide mesh. So I'm just going to ruffle right up the center. Keep it as tiny as I possibly can in that center, all the way up, so it stays nice and little. Okay, and then I'm going to come right down and put it right on top. So our mesh is 10 inches wide. We cut it 20 inches long. Our ribbons we have 2 2.5-inch ribbons cut 14 inches long. Just making sure I'm spreading those out so you can see all of those ribbons. Those 2. Looking for those 2. So I put them in upside down, but now when I look at it, I'm looking at them going the right way. And oh, by the way, other than this piece right here on each side, right, just because it's not going to happen. Everything else is going where you're not kind of tilting your head going, what does that look like? But look at how cute that is. And we're going to add a bow to this. But first, I'm going to attach our sign. Now, the sign is It has these, so typically I would put my, I'm going to use wire, okay? But typically I would put my wire on each side of the sign. However, in this case, don't come at me. I'm going to use those little fine little white or black lines there. And I'm going to put my wire. So I'm going to put one up and I'm going to put one down. Just because I want them secured on both sides. If I had both of them up on the top, the bottom would kind of flap a little bit. So I'm using just thin wire to attach our sign. Now, you can use so many things you can use. You can use those 3M thingies, zip tie mounts, but I'm gonna use wire. Mostly, well, two equal reasons. I'll just tell you. Two equal reasons. One, it goes through the mesh easier. Like it's like I'm touching the mat right now. Super easy, right? And two, I don't have to worry about maybe if someday, one day, maybe if, you know, I'm a worrywart, if those 3M hooks would come loose. You know, if my wreath ends up in on someone's front door that's super duper hot in a hot situation, I don't have to worry about them coming loose. All right, there's my top. I'm not going to put that in just yet. All right, let me grab my easy bow maker here. 7, 5. Yeah, okay, that's better. I'm going to go 5-inch loops, y'all. 7 inches on the tail and 5-inch loops. And then I'm going to go with maybe 3 loops on the bottom. Loops on the bottom and then probably 2 loops on the top. So I'm going to go with the middle, about a 3-inch loop, and then I'm going to pinch. Now I know. All right. This is going to be, I'm going to have 2 loops. So I went 3 loops and then I'm going to go 2 loops so that I can kind of go right in the middle of those 3 rather. Okay, 2 loops and 2 loops. All right, now remember I said I'm having trouble with my hands. So I'm going to take a zip tie because I can't quite get the grip here on the bows to be good. Okay, so before I really pull that tight, I'm going to put these in place where I want them to be. I'm going to pull that up like this. I'm going to pull these up like this. Pull this and pull that like this. Pull those up. Pull this one up. I'm just going to slide this in. And then add my wire. Now it doesn't matter how tight my wire is because my zip tie did what I needed to. Alright, now we're going to put all these in at the same time. That ought to be fun. So we have a 14-inch pancake wreath frame. We have 10-inch mesh. We cut it 20 inches long. Where'd this one go? 20 inches long. We have two 2.5-inch ribbons. Cut 14 inches long. Pull through. There we go. Pull through. All right, I'm not going to twist that too much until I get this side in. All right, I'm just pulling it through. Now I'm going to kind of just sink it in just a little bit, sink it, just so it's not floating. I just don't want the sign to be floating there. I don't want it to be like, if I shake the wreath, the sign is going to move. I don't want that. So I'm just to sink it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to add it right to the center. I wasn't really sure where I was going to add it, but I'm just going to add it to the center. And then once it's in, it'll be a lot easier to fluff. So I got it through there, twisting, 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 twisting. Super duper cute. Okie dokie. So 14-inch frame, 10-inch mesh, 20 inches long, two 2.5-inch ribbons, 14 inches long. The sign is 12 inches. Nice and thin to fit between the main door, storm door combinations. Y'all, super cute. I hope you enjoyed.